In 2012, a shy 13-year-old boy found it difficult to talk to people. Instead, he began speaking to his camera, unaware that this simple choice would one day turn him into the biggest YouTuber in the world. This is the story of the king of YouTube, MrBeast. James Stephen Donaldson, known to friends as Jimmy, was born on May 7, 1998, in the United States. Both of his parents served on active duty in the U.S. military. Jimmy's childhood, however, was far from easy. His parents had a troubled, abusive relationship and divorced in 2007. From then on, Jimmy and his younger brother were raised by their single mother. Even as a child, Jimmy had an obsessive personality. When he loved something, he couldn't let it go. At the age of 10, that obsession was baseball. But despite his passion for the sport, Jimmy was extremely introverted. He felt uncomfortable around people, often pulling his cap low to hide his face even on the baseball field. He had no close friends, and with his mother often away on duty, he spent much of his time alone. That's when he stumbled upon a website where ordinary people uploaded their own videos, YouTube. Jimmy became fascinated watching creators play Minecraft and Call of Duty. Soon, YouTube became his new obsession, just like baseball once was. Luckily, around this time he made a friend, Chris Tyson, who shared his passion for YouTube. For the next 2 years, whenever they met, all they talked about was YouTube. At age 12, Jimmy watched his favorite YouTuber quit his job to go full-time on the platform. That's when it hit him: YouTube could actually be a career. Determined, he created his own channel. When Jimmy once set up an Xbox account, he was randomly assigned a username, MrBeast6000. He used the same name for his channel, later dropping the 6000, and that's how MrBeast was born. In the beginning, he posted faceless gaming videos. Then he moved to commentary gameplay on screen while he gave his opinions on random topics. Surprisingly, while Jimmy struggled to express himself in public, he was completely himself on camera. By 15, life was going normally, baseball and YouTube side by side. But everything changed when he started losing weight rapidly and suffering from intense stomach pain. Doctors diagnosed him with Crohn's disease, a serious condition that forced him to give up baseball forever. Jimmy was devastated, but the illness only fueled his determination to pour everything into YouTube. At the time, even his mom had no idea he was making videos. She thought he was just chatting with friends online. Jimmy filmed with a Windows Phone in 480p and edited on his brother's old laptop. Determined to improve, he saved every dollar he could for a year and finally bought basic equipment: a laptop, a microphone, a light, and eventually a second-hand iPhone. With better tools, he began making real-life videos, often skits with Chris. His only goal: to entertain. By then, he had been on YouTube for 7 years without success. The only reason he kept going was his extreme passion. In his words, "Either I'll become the biggest YouTuber in the world, or I'll spend my entire life trying." At 17, Jimmy told his mom he wanted to skip college and go full-time on YouTube. His mother gave him an ultimatum: if he wanted to live at home, he had to attend college. Jimmy pretended to go, but instead, he would sneak away to make videos. In 2015, he started producing unique, effort-heavy videos, like attempting to cut a table with plastic knives. Slowly, these unusual experiments began performing better. Soon, his channel made enough money for him to move out and live independently. Then came the breakthrough. Inspired by an anime binge with Chris, Jimmy filmed himself counting from 1 to 100,000. It took him 40 hours. When uploaded, the video exploded: 5 million views in just 5 days. After hundreds of uploads, one had finally gone viral. Jimmy realized the formula: to succeed on YouTube, he needed to create content so remarkable, people couldn't ignore it. He pushed further, counting to 200,000, microwaving a microwave, even building a castle out of plastic cups. By 2017, his subscriber count skyrocketed to 1 million. That same year, he received his first brand deal. Instead of pocketing the $5,000 offered, Jimmy asked the sponsor for more and gave it all away to a homeless man on camera. The video went viral. Soon, giving away money became his signature. He donated thousands to Twitch streamers, surprised pizza delivery drivers with $10,000 tips, and even gifted his mom $100,000 to pay off her house. His strategy was simple: reinvest every dollar he earned into the next video. The generosity created what psychologists call the warm glow effect. Viewers felt good watching others' lives change. The better the videos performed, the more revenue and sponsorships he gained. Jimmy had cracked a never-ending cycle of growth. By 2018, he was taking stunts to the next level, living underwater for 24 hours, building massive cardboard mansions, and creating insane challenges where winners took home cars, jets, or even Lamborghinis. Friends like Chandler, Carl, and Nolan joined in, Jimmy also mastered thumbnails and storytelling strategies, clean, clutter-free designs, contrasting size illusions, smart color theory, and most importantly, hooking viewers from the very first seconds, keeping them engaged minute by minute until the end. The results? By 2019, MrBeast had 20 million subscribers. By 2024, he had passed 300 million, launched Feastables chocolate bars, and built his own YouTube analytics platform. He had become the undisputed king of YouTube. But then, controversy struck. In mid-2024, a former employee uploaded 2 shocking videos accusing MrBeast of faking stunts, fabricating donations, and withholding prize money. The allegations went viral. Millions of dislikes flooded his channel. Brand deals collapsed. On X, #BoycottMrBeast trended worldwide. Many believed his downfall had begun. But Jimmy didn't panic. He stayed quiet. Soon, another channel exposed the false claims, proving that much of the evidence against him was misleading. Jimmy later released a 2-hour podcast, addressing every accusation transparently, backed with receipts, audits, and proof. The accuser disappeared from the internet, and MrBeast regained his audience's trust, turning his biggest crisis into a victory. Today, MrBeast's net worth exceeds $1 billion. He's partnered with Amazon Prime on a $100 million show. This is the story of MrBeast. The most inspiring part of this story is how it began, with a boy too shy to speak 2 words in public, who found his voice through a camera.